Ranking the top recess games to play in Toronto. Starting with the kids games, we got Tag. Tag is a classic. There's so many different varieties on how you can play this game, where you can play this game, and did you know that there's actually professional tag leagues that you can watch on TV now? So for that, I'm gonna give it a B. Next, we have Throw and Catch. This was popular in grades 3 to 4, where we just see how far we can throw the ball, who would throw their arm out from throwing, just reliving all the past trauma. I'm gonna give this game a C. Now we have Foursquare. To be honest, I've never played this game as a kid. Every school has Foursquare courts on their yard, and I've never seen anyone play it. If you have, let me know in the comments why. I'm gonna give this game a D. Sports walls are realistic sport courts painted on the wall and ground area, so you can play tennis, volleyball, foot hockey, handball, and more sports off the wall. All the cool schools have them. Does yours? Let's rank them. Let's start with handball. Handball was played so much in grades 6 to 8. If there was recess in high school, this game would be definitely super popular. So for that reason, I'm gonna put it in the A ranking. Next, we got tennis. Now, not every school allows kids to use tennis rackets or any type of racket during recess, and the sport is also limited to like 2 to 4 players, so I'm gonna give it a C. Next up is my favorite, spoiler alert, this is the Canadian classic, foot hockey. You can play this in the summertime, but the best time is in the winter when you're slipping and sliding on that snowy ground. You can throw some body checks. This is definitely S tier. If you know, you know. Finally, we got volleyball. Volleyball is a fun sport. It is an A tier sport if you have high walls. If you have low walls where the ball can get roofed over a bump or nasty volley, then it's definitely a B tier, maybe even C tier, but I'm not gonna go there. Let's leave it at B. We got the heavy hitters left. Let's start with basketball. Basketball is definitely the most popular sport in Toronto, especially when the Toronto Raptors won their chip. There are so many different basketball games you can play, like 21, Bump, Elimination, Around the World, Horse, Basketball Math. There are so many different math games you can play while hooping. This is definitely S tier. We got the footballs left. Let's start with soccer. Soccer is a seasonal sport, but it was super popular, especially during World Cup years. If we weren't allowed to use the soccer field, we would always use our jackets or bags as nets and play. So I'm gonna give it an A. Are you ready for some football? Of course you are. Football's last on our list. This is another sport where you can play it in any season. In the fall is cool, in the summer is nice, but in the winter time, shoot, oh, it became a favorite, especially with a new snowfall. It was the best because we would tackle more, got a little bit more physical, the ball would be slipping out, the fumbles, and for that reason, I'm gonna put it S tier. That's it for ranking the top recess games to play in the 6. Subscribe because we're going all over the world ranking the top recess games to play.